And we are here in downtown Monterey, which is actually the first capital of California. Hi, I'm Taylor, and this is my 2025 check-in video, and I want to thank you for joining me here. So I love content creation. I've been doing it these past few years, and if you clicked on this video, you probably already know that. So for you, I want to talk more about my content creation journey, but also for your viewing pleasure, I want to show you more of Monterey, California, which is where I am currently for a work trip. Let's go see Monterey. And here we are, right downtown. It's overcast, which is going to be tricky for the front-facing camera. Yeah, but it's only in the 60s now. It's August. This is the part of California that gets way warmer in September, early October. So that's why I'm dressed like this in August.
So I love doing short form comedy. That's where my channel started, and that's where I continue to go. But this past year, I've also been experimenting with other types of content, including travel vlogs, which I like, and I've done even before I started doing comedy, and I tried to put it on this channel, and I don't think it really works with the comedy. So I'm going to keep adding vlogs and other travel content onto my second channel, which is linked in the description.
One reason I feel like my channel stagnated is because I had a lot more work this past year. If you didn't know, I've been a PhD student this whole time, which is great. It's actually a fully funded program with benefits, so that took a lot of stress off my plate. But I graduated this past year, which meant it was my final year, and I just had way more work, so way more stress. Making money off content isn't something that you should count on as a content creator unless you have other sources of income related to your content, like branded deals, or you have your own business of sorts. And I do get some branded deals, but it's not usually on YouTube. It's usually on one of my other social media, which, by the way, I would love if you followed that, because I do other stuff on Instagram, like I put out polls and stuff on my stories. So it'd be great to have you there as well. The point is, I'm not really making that much money off of YouTube content, which is fine.
Obviously, I would like to make more money. Who wouldn't?
I like money.
But it makes me realize that
I really want to be here, even though I really don't make that much money. I want to be here, so.
We interrupt this program to show you the wildlife of Monterey, California.
California sea lion.
Harbor seals, probably.
Brown pelican, I think.
More sea lions. Hawks.
And then after graduation, I had a more intense job search. I finally have this job, which seems like more of a career, which that's a first for me, and that's awesome. But that does mean that I'm trying to focus there. So
honestly, my content isn't coming as quickly as I would want it to. I really want to make more long form videos, which just takes more time and energy on my part. And, you know, I really think it's a matter of energy, not even just time, because
we all have 24 hours in a day. We don't lack time per se. We lack focus, we lack energy, and we lack mindfulness about how we spend our time and prioritize what we truly enjoy doing. So I do have enough time. I'm just not using it wisely.
Please like and subscribe.
Either way, I do talk more about my work in my work life vlog, which is on my second channel, or will be on my second channel. I don't know when things are going to get released, but it's all linked in the description. Or will be. I said everything about the career thing just to put into perspective why I'm just not doing as much, because balance does need to happen. And I have a backlog of 3 other vlogs on my camera roll because I'm not finding the energy to do everything. But when those do come out, it'll be on my second channel. But in the meantime, I can show you a little bit more of Monterey, California. So this is Monterey, Northern California. Just look how old it is. Like, when I think of California, this isn't probably the California you're thinking. Monterey is a beautiful, beautiful town, and I'm on Alvarado Street, which is the main street here.
And it is a place that I would totally recommend you visit if you're in the area. And I say that because it could get quite expensive to get here. It has a very small airport. It's a little remote-ish as far as towns go.
So a big change that happened for me over this past year is actually moving to Los Angeles. So before I was living in Boston, took a road trip to Los Angeles, more on that in my vlog, and I've been living here for about a year now, and I really like it. There's a lot to enjoy about LA, including the weather, and also just going to YouTube events, which I'll talk more about later. Also, I will be moving to a different location in LA, so this gorgeous background that you see in all my long form videos is going to soon change. But but I am in Los Angeles now. Not now, but I live in Los Angeles now. And that means I've got to do more with YouTube, which is so cool. And look at that. This is the day after I cut off all of my hair, so things are moving pretty quickly. And pause, because I almost forgot to mention this because it seems so natural to me now, but I did cut off most of my hair, which I show in my other vlog, but it was a big impulsive decision that kind of redefined my relationship with the world. You don't think about how important such a superficial thing is until it's altered fundamentally. So I love wearing wigs, and I wear different wigs in my daily life. And now we can get back to the YouTube story. And we're going to a YouTube event, which should be fun. And we're here to see a working man.
So that was an advanced screening event, which was really cool because there were other creators there. Also, before the movie started, some of the actresses from the film came and spoke, which is so awesome to see these people and then see them in the movie. So that was a fun event. The other event I went to was more of a social. It was in this big rented space that was decorated to look like Alice in Wonderland. There were so many creators there, as well as members from the YouTube team. And I just love going to these events, and I want to go to more this year. So maybe I will.
You know, life changes, and that is so obvious. But when I keep making these check-in videos, I really see, oh yeah, things are shifting. At the time of this filming, I'm currently single, which is not something I really talk about on my channel, but it is something significant that happened this year. So cheers to...
I really don't want to get this wig in my drink.
So I already know that I'm too old and too childless for this, but we're gonna do the treasure hunt, as seen through Meta Ray-Bans.
Treasure Hunt is this immersive, family-friendly little ride in a mall in Cannery Row. It costs $19.99 and point and shoot at pirates and stuff. It's great for kids. And is your 11 a.m. on a Tuesday really that much more exciting?
Also, quite frankly, Monterey has a distinct air of, we have money, and you can tell by the way their pants look, so let's look at some pants. Up first, we have a luscious loose-fit trouser and a pastel short. 2 markers of the gentry. Next, we have 2 shades of khaki and 2 pairs of leather shoes because they're only $700, so might as well stock up. And finally, we have a fitted skinny jean and white trousers, which both scream, yes, I will pay $65 for the Branzino. Which is in comparison to the outsider, who sports brandless jeans that will most likely be worn 2 to 3 days in a row.
And she looks sweaty.
But actually, Monterey is great for tourists. In one main spot is Fisherman's Wharf, which is a pedestrian boardwalk sort of area filled with little gift shops, candy shops, restaurants, and even opportunities to go whale watching. Another popular area to visit in Monterey is Cannery Row. Cannery Row? There, very touristy, a lot of different shops and attractions, especially good for kids and families. But this whole area is so beautiful, and there's this beautiful bike path that you can bike or walk along. I like to jog, and this is one of the most beautiful jogging locations, Pacific Grove, which neighbors Monterey. And this place is spectacular. If you get a chance to come,
Consider it? I don't want to be pushy, but consider it.
hey, I just wanted to thank you for getting to the end of this video because I love making videos for you, and I'm going to keep making shorts. I'm going to keep making long form videos, and I'll see where it leads me. And I really appreciate your support just by making it this far. And if you would like to support me further, I would love it if you could leave a like or a comment or an emoji. Anything is so helpful for me. And I say this in every video, but I also mean it every time. Thanks for joining.